Hello, everybody. Hope you can hear me all right. Welcome to Patch Day. And I've also done you a favor on the side, and I've had the Civ 7 game open for a while now. I was about to say, so the music won't play too loud. It is, of course, playing extremely loud. Sorry about that. But hello. Welcome to the new patch. There is a lot to go over, which, if you've seen my video, you would have already seen. It was a long one. It was all over the shop as well. That's for sure. So, what are we doing today? We are going to be playing Augustus, one of my favorite leaders, because I think I know, but I'm curious to see how badly he can abuse the new town, the new urban center. I've always liked playing Augustus because I like playing the towns in general. I'm not someone who likes to have like 50 cities going. You have to manage all their build queues and everything. I much prefer to play with a taller build generally. What I love about Civ 7 is that I can go wide, quote unquote, but just keep them all as towns. And Augustus, that's pretty much his jam. So we're going to be doing that today. In terms of mementos, I haven't given this too much thought, so I'll probably go something reasonably generic here. I will say, I'm doing another video on the patch, and influence was already probably the strongest yield. This is not a crazy thought, but I think influence is even stronger after the patch. City-states, befriending city-states was already really strong. Probably one of the strongest strategies in the game was just to befriend as many as you could, particularly abusing that free tech or civic city-state bonus. The hub towns were nerfed, but particularly if you're playing on a big map as well, you're going to have heaps more AIs to befriend and do endeavors with and sanction, rah. There's going to be a lot more diplomacy happening on the map, and you're going to need influence to fuel all that. Anyway, that's my side tangent about influence. Definitely going to be one of the strongest yields going forward. So I'm really keen to try a bit of that. But what are we going to do today? I don't know if they fixed Augustus's old memento that used to increase your settlement limit, and I'm struggling to find it because I think they changed the colors of some of these, which was a good move, but means I cannot for the life of me find it. It's this one here, Corona Civic, or Civica. I think we'll go ahead and take it. It's right up his alley, so that's a good one. Good to start. And as for what else we want, let's just take the expansion as attribute point. We are going to try get maybe we should take the economic. It's going to be a lot of towns and a lot of gold, and we're going to hope to translate that into science and culture, essentially. I'll let Augustus finish talking there. As for our Civ, I think Mississippi is going to be a very strong choice. In saying that, it's hard to not pick Rome when you're playing Augustus. It feels unthematic, right? So I think we'll go ahead and pick Rome. Mississippi, I would say, is generally the better Civ in 99% of scenarios. Pick Mississippi if you want to win. They're fantastic, and they continue to avoid any sort of changes in every patch that goes by, which is wild. It feels like every other Civ should really be brought up to their level, to be honest, because they are so fun to play. But let's go for Rome. We've got to play Rome with Augustus, and we can try out some of these crazy new settings here as well. We'll just stick on standard speed. Going to go for good old Pangea, and here we go. I've noticed that the tooltips here are a bit dodgy. They seem to be all over the shop. Huge map, which is great, and we've got this fantastic new menu here as well that it's finally got a little bit of structure to it. If you set up a game before this patch, you'll know that none of these headings were really emphasized in any capacity, so to be honest. It was really hard to read. Anyway, so many options. So we're probably going to keep this more or less on default. Huge is fine. Disasters can stay on. We'll even keep the crises on. That's fine. And I can't help but notice. Oh, there's okay. That's how you set up the AI. That's interesting. I did not catch that. So I've got everything on deity. I'll keep all the legacy parts on. Layers is fine. I think we're good to go. And let's try out Augustus. I think this is going to be really strong. I think Augustus has continued to get sort of inadvertently buffed as the patches have gone on. So I'm keen to see how this goes. This feels like it might be, you know, the straw that broke the camel's back sort of thing. Really excited. And we are immediately met with the fantastic new loading screen as well. I mean, Augustus almost looks reasonable in this picture as well here. Probably the worst leader in terms of how they look in game anyway. The painted style for the portrait is good though. It does a lot of heavy lifting for I don't know why they made him look so odd in this. Compared to like Civ 5, he really does look strange. Anyway, we also have a loading bar, which I think is a first in the Civ series. I've just sort of realized. I don't think they've ever had a loading progress bar. Which, hey, you take the wins you can get. Not exactly what people were crying out for, but I'm able to get like a noise to play on some random spots where I click. I'm trying to figure out exactly what triggers that. Anyway, let's dive right in. So I'm a bit rusty on the old Civ 7. This is new. It's a bit more information on the settler lens here, which is something. I don't remember these being here anyway. I'm pretty sure that's new. Contents looks the same. Trade lens is the same. What are we going to do here? What is that? Just a single tree. Never seen that before either. Well, we probably want to move close to the dates. They're not a great resource, but the gold is. In terms of fresh water, I don't really want to move away from this rough terrain here because it's really good, but I think we'll go ahead and move close to the dates. That's fine. This is going to be Roma. This is what's going to carry us throughout the rest of the game. And we should definitely go ahead and chuck that in. Nice little sound effect there. That's, I think, from the last patch, not this most recent one. Alright, we're going to go scout, scout, scout. And big deal here, actually. We got the pet the dog. It's officially started. We're in the forest at the moment, so not ideal. Definitely be trying that out in the plains. Pick up our beans, and we will go for. I think I'm going to go for riding this game. No, animal husbandry rather. We've got the saw pit. As you can see, we are surrounded by woods, so the saw pit is going to be fantastic. Happiness or production, we'll take the production. Get another scout going. We are going to triple scout. I'm a big fan of triple scout, and I don't see any reason to change that in the most recent patch. Early science. I think we'll take the science, that's fine. And we will start going towards The gold. That's fine. Command units. You can go down this way. And a city state. Do a little search. And where are we looking over here? Go up that way. Terrain's not great. Terrain is definitely not great. And another city set up here who's friendly, which is good. 2 friendly city-states actually, which is unheard of. To that end, we are going to take the influence. 170 to start befriending. Yeah, we'll go down towards masonry. We have a reasonably not the worst spot ever for a monument here, so it's something. And Rome likes culture, so... In saying that, I think I'm going to take this pretty chill. In that sense, I definitely should have gone Mississippi. I always forget that realistically a lot of Rome's bonuses are war-themed, but what can you do? Met a new civ. Neutral greeting. Flip side of this is it means we'll be able to hold our own reasonably well if someone does try to attack us. That's our 3rd scout up. Let's go for the saw pit. That's a pretty solid science spot there. We won't squash that. 2 actually. This is a pretty decent start. Where will this saw pit go though? I think it really matters too much, does it? We'll go up towards this way though. Just because there's plains over here that I'd probably want to build on. I don't want to squash too much of my forest if I can help it. Well, it's not that important. So we are going to try and befriend these city-states as quick as we can. I'm really excited. I mean, I'm calling triple scout here, but I have to wonder... Huge map? Quadruple scout? Pentuple scout start? A lot to think about. But the more scouts the better. I think, particularly if we're playing on Pangea here, how many scouts is too many? I don't know if there is a limit, to be honest. We'll take probably the gold straight away. I mean, does this... It's gonna be a while until I get 3 monuments, I reckon. Take the gold. Get the snowball rolling. And in terms of our civics, yeah, as I said, because I'm probably not going to go to war too much, I'm not too stressed about getting these up and running as quick as we can. So I'm going to go religion first, mysticism. In terms of our government, we will go for food. Like a bit of food. Take the culture. Keep on going. So far, I've got a pretty reasonably peaceful start, things considered. We've got a fair bit of space to ourselves. Third city-state here that's friendly. This is like a generational run right now. Keep looking. It's like we might be in kind of a corner, which is really good, what it's worth. If we are gonna try to be a little bit friendly with people, good to not be surrounded. We've got our first unfriendly city-state. Celebration, we'll take food. Yep, we want to catch that up. We want to ideally hit 5 population around the same time as this granary finishes, but that's not going to happen. I wonder if they're trying to add this leader portrait to more narrative events, because they like to do that. I think we'll take the food, because as I said, we do want to get these to line up. We can. There's a very angry city-state there. More food again. Okay, we managed to pull it off. That city should grow to 5 population quite soon after the saw pit finishes, which is fantastic. Do we want to go for that? Scout's probably going to take a... He might die, which means the dog dies, but that's fine. We've got the new icon up here as well for the celebration. Looks good. No mod required. Speaking of which, I think my social policy mod is still off, which reminds me I need to add all that stuff in the workshop, actually. Now that's all sorted, which is amazing. Shout out to all the modders out there. Not that using Civ mods is even hard either, but it's just one of those things, you know, you want to just use the workshop when you can. So keen to do that. In terms of who we want to befriend, we know that our friend Simon is over this general direction. So maybe we want to get Mochi here before he takes it out, but it's a bit risky. I'm going to do it. Start getting Mochi going. And, oh, another friendly city-state. This is unreal. You don't get this very often. Awesome. Okay. And do we want to get our granary going? Not really. It's really fantastic to get that adjacency of the, you know, science and culture up. Okay, so he's a lot further south than we thought, which is fine. Means Mochi's probably safer than I thought as well. Get closer and do another search right next to him. But this is looking like a really, really good map. Patches treat me well so far. We want as much forest as we can get, basically. Just keep taking that. So he's going south, which is good for me. It looks like I'm going to have an absolute ton of space this game.
There is another one.
There's mysticism. And now, do we want to start going for some of this stuff? Probably not. What do I really want from here? It's just the cards, really. Thing is, none of these are, you know, outstanding either. So it would be good to get my commander out just for safety purposes. But I might read it actually and just pick up some of these Roman ones. Start getting more influence. If we could, as I said, befriend more of these city-states, that'd be fantastic. If we get all 4 of these, we are in for a seriously good run. And we're actually, I'm pretty sure I picked deity. I don't like I have a heap of culture either. I think the AI may have changed their prioritization for what to start with, because I've never ever have I gotten city patron goddess. This is a first on stream in about 300 hours. I've never once managed to get this. And I might just go for it too, you know. And the only other one I would contemplate is the camps and woodcutters, which would be good for all the purchasing we're going to be doing, but I think this is just too good. I've never had the chance to go it. Let's give it a crack. This guy's still just got the one city. And I've got a... Oh, that's right, yeah, settlement limit. Maybe we'll do a one city challenge this game, actually. Just push these urban centers to their limit, I guess. Someone settled nearby. It's probably not nearby at all. No, not really. And masonry mastery, not too keen. It's one extra production on my saw bit, which isn't amazing. I think I'm good. I think we're good for now. We don't need to worry about any fortifying or anything, so that's fine. We'll head for pottery. I might go ahead and very quickly... will I... Will I rush the settlers out? I think I will. It's just so good to get these out early, really, isn't it? And where are we going to settle? That looks like a pretty fantastic spot. Just straight up, to be honest. Good spots for building my libraries in that town? Question mark. I still, what I'm really here to determine is exactly what you can even get in the new urban centre. Because they said something really vague like libraries, gardens, etc., which is not very helpful. Kind of can see that they're definitely the same team that designed the UI in that sense. Okay, they are almost friendly, which is great because they are not in any danger of dying. Met someone else. Met Harriet. Victor greeting. I hope these two fight it out. They're neutral at the moment. If they could just keep each other busy, that'd be fantastic. Okay, we do have a warrior approaching. So the old army commander might become a bit more urgent than I thought. We do have gold for a slinger. Worst case, we just get a slinger and we pretend this doesn't happen. So I'm reminded that scouts can't move through wet terrain in Civ 7. I could have swore they were immune to all terrain, but it's been a little while since I've played. Alright, so you got to cut me some slack on some of these scouting paths here, but that is very far away, but maybe one day. Okay, we got 2 scouts out. We could get a third. It's a bit atypical. I kind of want to get my altar up as well, like urgently. And I want to get this granary going, really. Not necessarily for the food, more so to complete that district and get the science and culture. But I might just go for a 4th settler, or 3rd settler. I'm going to do it. And as for where we're going to go, we need to be careful here. I've just remembered we actually can't settle this city for 6 turns. That is within range of Anna, who will get very angry if I settle right there. So what are we going to do about that? We could settle the city down here. What she won't mind. I think that's fine. You can go up there, and by the time you get there, you should be able to start befriending Anna. That is 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's fine. I don't think Aridon will mind if we settle there. I think it's 5 tiles, but I really hope I'm right. Where are you gonna go? Actually, done a pretty good job of exploring so far, and we are very much alone. But we know there's a hostile city-state here somewhere. Just trying not to face check them, but there we go. Longcheng. Not the end of the world. Fair bit of distance between us and them, which is good. And I guess, yeah, you're gonna have to explore over this way. So if we settle here, perfect. Okay, we didn't upset anyone with that, which is great. And we'll try to get some of these resources claimed before Mochi grows too big. Sorry, Mochi. Alright. This is looking like a bit of a dream run right here, not gonna lie. We are setting ourselves up for a seriously good exploration age here. Or even antiquity, really. Scout is at risk of dying. The only issue we have right now is Longcheng. Otherwise, we're basically going to get away with building probably no military this game. Well, this age. I'll get my commander, and I might squash Longcheng if I can find the time, but otherwise we are doing seriously well. And we've even got here quick enough to get the free civic one, which, hate to say it, you know, looking at these ones, they're just not as good, are they? It really is a... I mean, I don't mind having one that's so much better because it rewards the person who is able to get the first city-state. No issues there. It's kind of like the first meat mechanic from Civ 6, but yeah, I mean, pick this one. I will, however, probably go... No, I'd have to go the monument one, but the paper-making one is tempting. The only problem is it doesn't scale on city-states, whereas this one does. And it's looking like I'm going to get a lot of city-states this game. Anyway, enough waffling. There's Mysticism Mastery. Would have rathered Discipline there, but that's fine. And we'll head towards Riding. Maybe we will sneak in Masonry Mastery, actually. Only because we have a lot of things to build. So, hacking on libraries as well. Like, we just don't have the time to be building those right now. So, may as well wait. Let's improve what we have before we go and unlock a whole bunch of new buildings. So we'll start befriending Anna, and that should allow us to settle here with no dramas. It does, okay. Doing so well right now. Consolidate power in the capital, that's our whole strat. One city challenge. I might actually update the stream real quick. Let me that's not how you do it. Bear with me, everyone. Do people know what OCC stands for? What if I do the whole title? I'm going to do the whole title. Okay. I don't know if people know... I think I may have lost my stream connection there. Updating those titles. Apologize to everyone who I just kicked out of the stream. Those viewers are definitely never coming back. Sorry about that. But all my loyal subscribers won't mind a few technical issues. I am trying to stream on Twitch at the same time as YouTube these days, so not without its technical challenges. Even just setting this up, to be honest, was a bit of a struggle. So sorry about all that. Anyway, I've got some much better cards we can chuck in here now. I'll definitely do the food one. The gold one I really want to put in, but I'm enjoying the culture at the moment. I think we'll keep that as it is. And we have 4 turns until we can fix that up, so that's fine. In the same sort of vein, I really want this mastery. But I should research discipline. I love that new sound effect, by the way. That's fantastic. I can't believe they added a unique sound effect for every mastery. That's a huge win. A huge win for the sound tier list making community. So that's amazing. Do we want to do this though? What is the quarter actually? I forget. That's one culture every tradition. So not great. It's not great really. A good reminder though that we should be trying to prioritize happiness to some extent so we can get lots of traditions. Here's our 4th settlement. It's going to be going down. Now, I'm not going to be able to wait for another city-state to befriend this time, so I can't really settle to the east. And I am concerned about Longcheng, because my military is just non-existent at the moment. I can actually settle here. It's not amazing, but it's kind of the quickest one I can get up right now, which quicker is usually better than perfect in Civ 7. which I think is what a lot of people struggle with because of the age system. Improving your empire in a way that's better now is so much better than the perfect improvement later, which is annoying and hard to get used to start with. But anyway, yeah, I definitely can't settle there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we can settle right here. It's not awful. It's not great. It's a bit close to Rome. 1, 2, 3. This is fine. I mean, there's nothing down here for Rome, really, is there? I mean, in saying that, 1, 2, 3. I really do want to give Rome all the space it needs. This is clay. Clay is great. I might actually take this guy on a bit of a journey now that I'm here. And you can probably go up here instead. We don't have to worry about them. They're reasonably far away. This should not be such a big decision, because I'll probably settle here later. But I'd rather settle here. Because we only have the one city, we do need to plan this out reasonably well. So to that end, we are going to send you on a bit of a trek. And 1, 2, 3, like that. We're not going to be able to settle anywhere else here, really. This is a canal city here, actually. If we settle here, kind of fun, kind of bad though. We'll just settle there. That's the better spot, if we're being honest. Okay, we can get that up, which we won't. We can get the brickyard up, which we might. I think we will. Just to finish this district real quick. And after that, we'll probably look at getting the altar and the monument. And they can go right next to each other as well, to be honest. Should be good. This person basically run out of place to scout, but scouts are doing pretty decent on the whole. You're going to need to heal, though. We'll keep on scouting, but man, I'm really... It's that start of the game feeling, you know, you get in Civ, that I'm feeling it. It's a new patch. I've got a fantastic start, like one of the best I've ever seen, especially for Rome. Got a ton of space. My neighbors are far away. Harriet Tubman's going to annoy Simon Bolivar instead of me, which is what I've always dreamed of. It's going to be good. We even got clay. I love clay. I know it's not the best one compared to some of those other resources. It's great, but clay is new and shiny, so here for it. You can take a break next turn. Oh, there's no breaks for you. I think I'm going to send you up into the Arctic. Unfortunately, yeah. Yeah, no rest for you, actually. Decided. 1, 2, 3. There's nothing much of value we can yoink off Anna. They're going to get this silver until we settle a city up here. So we'll just grow towards the Kowlin down this way. And we do want this rice as well. It's out of range of Roma, so that's fine. Can grab it there. I think this is only wonders. I just swore the altar worked off mountain adjacency, but I guess not. But either way, we will go ahead and put the monument down. That's fine. The granary is now even better because of clay, so that's worth considering as well. But it really doesn't matter where this goes. And we're not exactly going to run out of space to sort of use this mountain as our adjacency stick, so we may... I mean, we're going to probably put this unique quarter here. Temple of Jupiter, happiness constructible. and wonder. Yeah, perfect. So we can put the altar here as well. And then we'll put our unique quarter probably here. That's great. And they'll both get an adjacency. Fantastic. Met Xerxes. Friendly Xerxes. Track my fingers into the mic. Hope you all enjoyed the ASMR. Settler is unimpeded on his journey, which is lovely. And we're probably going to take the food every single time here. And we'll take the gold in all settlements as well. And now we're cooking. Now we're definitely cooking. Do another scout. You can see one of his cities. Now, what do we want to use our gold on? Is the other question. We probably... I mean, it's going to be buying monuments, really, isn't it? It's the Augustus special. I will say the one downside of this start, very few mountains. There's a decent spot up here. I think Longcheng is going to have to be murdered. It's so in the way. Is anyone? Okay, 14 turns till this city-state goes, but until then, kind of stuck. You can run. Pretend I didn't see that. You can heal there for a few turns. Oh, we got someone in the chat. Chloe Harper. How's it going? I don't think I've seen you before in one of the streams, so I am doing great. It's a fantastic day. I got off work a bit early today, so I'm able to do a random stream at this time, which I never do, which is probably why you're here, because we're in a funky sort of time zone for... I think it's quite late for Americans, but I hope you are doing great as well. And good to have you here. Have you been playing any Civ 7? Have you been having fun on the new patch, or just watching? Because it's a huge patch. It is really, really huge. Said in the latest video as well, but you know, I think if you bounced off the game early, I think this is a decent time to jump back in. If you bought the game, that is. But it really did do a really good job of I don't know. I think it's a huge step in the right direction. A lot of the changes. So keen to see how it plays out. Do I like to stream this game? I do. I like to play the game, and realistically, playing with people is always more fun, right? So. 1, 2, 3, and we're going to be doing, I think it's in the title now, it should be updated. We're doing a 1 city challenge today, and to that end, for what it's worth, I think I'll grab the Cal in. It's really good. I'm just trying to make sure I don't squash any Roma tiles, but yeah, have you been playing the game or just a viewer? Because I think the game gets a really harsh rap, what it's worth. The game's pretty fun. Where are you going to go? We can scoot around. It looks like there's a decent amount to explore to the east. Could have played this game on PS4. Don't know. Did they release it for the PS4? I think they might have actually. They released it for so many platforms. Give me 2 seconds. I'll check for you. Because they definitely released it on the Switch, and that's old. Civ 7, PS4. Yeah, you can. Wow, that is crazy. PS4 is a reasonably old console, so yeah, they made sure you could play Civ 7 on everything, which is pretty cool, actually. Harriet Tubman, I don't really care about. Making my cities happier right now. I've only got the one. I only ever will have the one. So now, do I go for this pretty fantastic mastery, which will give me 8 gold per turn, or do I get Code of Laws? I can start getting merchants going. I'm leaning towards Code of Laws. I'm just not thrilled about getting this quarter up right now. Not really a priority. Though the free infantry units would be nice, actually. For now we'll get code of laws. I like merchants. I like trading, and it'll keep people happy with me if they do try to start something. You can heal for another turn. I'm playing on PC right now, so just on the Steam version. And I will say, and you know, the reason why they're able to release the game on so many platforms, the game is very well optimized, at least in my experience. And I'm pretty sure that's a common statement. The game can run on just about anything, so if you do decide to get it on the PS4, then I guarantee you, as far as I know, it should run fine. But I do think that playing strategy games like Civ on a console seems difficult to me. But to each their own. If that's what you've got, then definitely. It seems to get pretty good feedback for a console edition of traditionally a PC game. So yeah, no worries, no worries at all. Okay. I might just get one slinger just to get this process on the move, getting rid of the city-state. It's probably worth it to get two. A slinger and a warrior should be able to take them out. Have you played any Civ games before, Chloe, or would this be your first one? Okay, we'll go ahead and put the Basilica down. It's such a small decision, but I'm wondering whether to put it next to this mountain or not. Either way, it's going to be in one of these two. I think we'll probably have a higher likelihood of stuff being nearby if we go... It really doesn't matter. I don't think it's going to impact anything. So we'll just do here, and then we can take this iron. Oh, I'm a digital artist and I work for streamers since 3-4 years on commission. Would you like to see my portfolio? Look, you are more than welcome to message me on Discord or something like that. To be honest, I'll be up front. I'm not planning on bringing any sort of staff or anything like that, or having any work done. So I'm not looking to have someone do any thumbnails for me or anything like that. But I apologize if I just, went 3 steps too far there and you were just keen to show me your work. By all means, yeah, show me your stuff. Keen to see it. Got clay pit, that's a really good clay pit tile. And this map, yeah, definitely huge is the right word. This feels huger than typical in like Civ 6, for example. This feels a lot bigger. North to south, that is a really big continent. Adding me on Discord? Oh, fantastic. Yeah, no worries. It should be in the description or something. I think. Oh, you're on Twitch. Yeah, I think it's somewhere in my description there. So it's like my second time ever streaming to Twitch. I mainly do it on YouTube. So, but yeah, if you find my Discord, feel free to chuck me a message and I'll have a look at it. See if you do some good stuff. I'm sure you do. Go up here. We have 600 gold. I've just realized we should definitely be spending this. Culture districts. Okay. We should probably spam out monuments, even though there's not really great places to build them. It's better than nothing. I can see old Longchang is starting to come for me. We're ready for this. We knew this was going to happen. I've heard that the AI likes to pillage a lot more now, and I hope the city-states haven't inherited that behavior, to be honest. all these buildings you can get, it's crazy. Keen to see what the urban centre can do, honestly. We will secure this hardwood, I guess. No. I'm fine with losing this single tile if it means getting over here quicker. My link has expired. Uh-oh. Hang on 1 second. That shouldn't be right. Let me fix that. I thought I used like a, the permanent one. Oh, now I can hear myself. Sorry, 2 seconds. About Discord. It seems to be working. I'll pop the link in the chat. Hang on. Copy link. Yeah, that looks like it's worked. Okay, 2 seconds. Okay, here we go. Do it on Twitch, right? Yeah. Okay, that should work. Give that a crack. Go from there. Anyway, what were we doing? We have 600 gold. We need to spend it. So, look, the ageless buildings are a good place to start. Although the monuments, the influence is really fantastic. So I might start with those actually. Yep, go for it. Drop your username if you want. Just note there's a few people watching. If you don't mind them knowing your username, I guess. So it's up to you. Let's. I gotta remember that I'm actually going to be building buildings in here. Usually, if I've decided a town, I'm just gonna keep it as a town. Like I would just drop things wherever. But I'm actually gonna have to think about what I'm doing here. I should do it quick because there's no point keeping all this gold around. Also note that the altar here is really good. There's two good spots here that I don't want to ruin that actually have adjacencies. So let's do this. Let's grab the altar. That's really good. And alignment on the same tile sounds good. And we'll go ahead and grab the saw pit, or the granary over here. Keep the town growing, and it gets us close to this wine as well. I would love to get. There's your username. Can you please add me there so I can share my portfolio? I can certainly look into doing that. I'll do it after the stream though, if you don't mind. This is really great. We've got another friendly city-state nearby. In terms of who we're going to start befriending next, should probably go for one of these science ones, just in case I can snag that ability that will give me a free tech every time I befriend one. That would be really fantastic. Great Stella's been built. So far, so good. Okay, we're going to get another free civic here as well, which is going to be the discipline mastery, I think. We'll take the monuments. This is really good. That's like... Okay, I noticed the yields didn't update there. I could have swore they said there was a bug fix that makes the yields update automatically now instead of having to go into a town to refresh them, but quite frankly, it looks like that's not the case at all, so that's a bit annoying. Anyway, not a big deal, but I actually got pretty excited when I saw that. Okay, Chloe Harper too, you're starting to get a little suspicious with, creating some urgency here. Don't worry, I guarantee you I won't forget. I'll add you later. It's all good. If you press any more, I might start to get suspicious that you're trying to sell me something. Not to get too snarky, but anyway, trust me, I will get to you. It's all good. Gate of All Nations, always a great wonder. I'm as I said, too concerned about war this game, but it's just such a good one to get generally, really. And it's great next to this as well. Yeah, look, why not? We'll throw a hat in the ring. We don't really have much else to build right now. The granary looks great, but remember, we've got to keep this for our unique district. So probably building the granary somewhere else. Probably not there. That's a good science spot. Anyway, seeing as we have nothing much to do, why not? Let's give Gate of All Nations a crack, because at the very least, if I get it, I don't really have to worry about people declaring war on me, at least. It's pretty chill, so should be right. Okay, this start. Oh, I'm keen to play this one out. It's got tangled in some cords, almost ripped my microphone out. Yeah, this is going to be good. Actually says allegedly 17 people watching me right now, which is crazy. So hello everyone. If you're just tuning in, so the new patch has just dropped. We are playing as Augustus, who can purchase buildings in towns for a discount. And there's a new town type in this patch called, well, it's not new. Sorry, this is Ben Franklin. There's a new, I guess, rework of the urban center, which used to be basically really trash. They've made it now so you can purchase all sorts of buildings in urban centers, which is fantastic. And Augustus kind of use this, doubly so, because he gets a huge discount towards purchasing buildings in towns. So, military aid we don't care about. What I'm getting at is I think this is really going to put Augustus up the ranks. If you're going to do like a leader tier list, you know, if you were a YouTuber that was going to do something like that, I think Augustus is going to be pretty high up there. I think this is, like, inadvertently they've buffed him in a big way. And, you know, Rome isn't even that great for what I'm sort of going for, the strategy. But you can see I've already got 40 culture, which is kind of beating the AI, so it's pretty great. Both these resources are great, but let's just grab the rice so we can keep growing really quick. I almost forgot I even had a city up there, or a town. We'll keep using our gold as we get it, to be honest. I think we'll prioritize the monuments over the altar. It's pretty close though. Do I really care where I put it? Not really, I think this is fine. That's 6 culture, by the way. And it's only going to get better as we befriend more people. Those are going to be some ridiculous tiles. Those monuments are going to absolutely pop off, so keep an eye on that. Should be able to get close to, I imagine, 20 or 30 culture on those single monuments. And there we go, Simon declared war on Harriet, which means he's just been slugged with a -7 war weariness penalty. Poor lad. Never declare war on Harriet Tubman. That's like Civ 7 101. I would love to get to Bark, but it's too far, so go to Mochi and pick those up, that's fine. King Gardens got built, which I completely forgot about, but I actually would have loved that one. So that's kind of my bad for not going for it. Now that we've got this sorted, I will get the mastery eventually. Amelia Bell's a good one. Diplo attribute point is great. But I'm not going to go too hard on wonders. We'll build the mastery, and then after that we'll go for the rest of our quarter. Our culture is so high that, I mean, you can see compared to what we started with, where those civics were taking, you know, 10, 15 turns, they're now taking 3 or 4. It's crazy. 46 culture on turn 53 is insane if you didn't know. I mean, hey, it's not like game breaking, but it's a very strong start. Really good stuff so far. I will happily swap out food for production. keep on exploring. Next turn we can get another city-state befriending on the move. And they're almost done, which is great. Taruga, or, yeah, probably Taruga, because then this opens up this whole area for us to settle, which I'm really keen to do. Once I get more settlement limit anyway, but should be able to get that pretty soon. And the wars are kicking off. Unfortunately, oh, that's a lot of stuff. Unfortunately, they're all against Harry Tubman. So Xerxes and Simon over here have basically just blown up their empires in a pretty big way, to be honest. We'll take the happiness actually, because we do want to get as many traditions in our government as we can. That's Rome's whole thing. I'm not too keen on codices this game, so we'll just take the influence because we are very keen on influence this game. And we'll take irrigation. Ooh, splash! Splash over to irrigation. It's such a fantastic noise. We're about to get Gate of All Nations next turn actually, which is awesome. Otherwise, after that we'll probably go Slinger Warrior. Other way around, actually. And our trade has arrived. Get that sorted, got a free road. And we can chuck these down here. Got the economic thing sorted, that was quick. Okay, and we'll grab our altar. So, I mean, we are cranking out the influence right now. I mean, 47 culture, 22 influence. This is amazing. Where are you going to go after this? I cannot believe we haven't got auto explore yet, by the way. I don't know why they're taking so long to deliberate over how they want that feature implemented. I'm going to say it, no one cares. When I press that auto explore button, I assume that unit's gone. Sorry, I got distracted because someone's asked me if my refrigerator's running. Hey, let me go check. Yeah, it's running. Why is that? Gotta head to work, but enjoyed this. Thank you. Thanks for tuning in, Rowan. So enjoy work as much as you can. I hope you have a good job. But yeah, have a good one. I'll take the extra influence again. Yeah, I think someone's pranking me in the chat right now. I don't think they're actually too concerned about the welfare of my refrigerator. We've got a growth event here. It's been a while since we've had to do this. And there's nowhere we're really too keen to grow. So I'll just grab this tile. It's fine. Claim some of the last of our tiles in our big city, Roma. Capital of the world right now. And we'll start moving everyone up. We'll gracefully wipe Longchang off the face of the earth if we can help it. Just to get the production, really. Although, I mean, look, we've got a serious city-state build going on here. I think it's wise to have built these units because you don't have anything urgent to do. But I've just made a complete 180 and I think I'm going to actually befriend Longchang. It's just going to be so beneficial for us with all these stacking bonuses. Alright. It's good to have a tiny military up and running. But let's stick to our guns here. Let's stay peaceful. Get our library up. And actually, this granary is really good because of those all the clay we've got. So let's chuck that down. Put that down first. Oh, it's a 5 science library though. That's fine. This poor scout, like he oh my god, I'm gonna die. He moves one tile to the left to try and scout Longcheng every time, and he just gets whacked and then goes back and has to heal for like 5 turns. One day, I need 150 more influence, and the befriending of Longcheng can begin. But we are going to have to play it a little safe with you because you are dying. But we have enough gold now to get something else, so... Granary? And we can actually start promoting some of these towns. Urban centers. Gosh, that's going to be good. I think I'll wait a little bit more. Although there's not actually any other tiles I'm keen to claim, to be honest, is there really? It looks a bit silly because it's quite... The borders are really small, but let's give it a go. Urban center. Okay, so what can I build in here? Okay, I can actually get an amphitheater. So... Yeah, right, okay. Otherwise, just a library and a Parthenon. View hidden. Garden, market. Mastaba? Isn't that like a completely different Civs building? Mastaba? I don't know if that's right. Anyway. Interesting. So what did that actually unlock? Is it just the tier 1 building for each category? It looks like it. Okay. That's not as crazy as I thought, but it's not bad either. Like, not bad at all. It's like, I mean, I guess I could buy the library, right? May as well. Good spot for it. Sure. We'll grab the science just to get close to the settlement limit. And we will claim that tile. Cool. Got our first urban center down. I kind of wish the different town specializations changed the aesthetic of your town as well. Because this looks very urban, right? But that's just the default one. But I wish like a fishing town would look more, you know, fishing towny, right? Anyway. A man can dream. That's right. What are we going to do here? How many people are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 people right now. Well, is there 10 total on Pangea, is it? I'm a bit worried about this slinger getting like one shot basically. Might just move him back. That's fine. You can fortify and heal. Looking good. Give me 2 seconds, sorry. Okay, we are back. We met another Civ, which is crazy. They just keep coming. Quite a bit going on. Let's do that. Another C-state bonus. We did get the free tech one, but it is also a bit late to really make the most of that, I think. Am I going to regret not taking it? Started on, so that's going to be 4 free techs, and that's pretty good. They are pillaging. City states do pillage now. Oh god. I think this is still worth it. And we didn't even... Nice, okay. We got sailing. Keep scouting. That was a really quick flick over to that commander when I was like two meters away. Scout's gotten stuck again. No surprises there. Well, now that you've got sailing, go and explore. Oh no. You're trapped. You're fully trapped. And I'm not too keen to really bother with open borders, to be honest. So I guess I'll just move you here and you can... Okay, immediately get shoved. Gosh, they're still pillaging. Oh, and they're healing from it too. Wow, that's annoying. Okay. Move everyone up. Okay. There's another thing over there. Ideally a scout goes and picks that up, but it's not looking too good. Good news is you can actually go and get that one now. It's awesome. Get some jade, which we can't fit anywhere. Should we put this in instead of... I think it's giving 3 production right now. Is 3 production better than 2 food, 2 happiness? Maybe. And I hope this is friendly as well. I'll have to go city-state maxing this game. If I'd picked Greece, we would be absolutely laughing right now. We would be set. And look at our culture too, yeah, this is insane. Go and pick those up. Even if we can't equip them, they still give you golden happiness when they're unassigned, for what it's worth, so keep that in mind. We'll pair all with gold, that's fine. And we will finish our unique quarter. Fortunately, already been befriended, that's alright. Yeah, this person's gonna get stuck, so I'm just going to put them here. Can set up a little lookout, and I'll just leave them be. Well, I guess it's fine if the commander gets hit, to be honest. Finish your fortifications. Petra's gone, it's fine. And after this is done, we'll get another settler going out. 5 settlements now. And now what do we care about after this? We want a codex, and the extra science will be good. We're slacking on science here because we're going so hard on culture, which is fine. No dramas there, but something to keep in mind. We don't want to fall too far behind. So this is the domain of Charlemagne. No science for 2 turns for 100 gold. No thanks. That's all good. That's a questionable trade. And we might actually now be able to sneak behind Longcheng and finally get this tribal hut. A huge burst of stuff here. Let's go to the culture. And we'll pick up this as well, which I think is going to be a net win. Yeah, that's really good. I think, yeah, we've got a ton of culture banked up here now. This is amazing. We've got free tactics as well, citizenship there. Look, let's finish our tree, because that gives us a lot. And yeah, no surprise, we are going to start smashing out settlers again. And I really need to turn on that option that they've added, new option, new option alert, that lets you stay in the production queue when you produce something. It's so annoying having it deselect every time. It's a preference thing though. What can we buy here? Do we care about any of this stuff? I'll go ahead and get the granary, at least. That can go anywhere, really. It's fine. soon I will make you into an urban center. We're just going to urban center it up, basically, and in theory, we'll just have one build queue, but we'll have a complete network of mini cities, which I think is pretty cool. That's the theory, anyway. We can start befriending Longcheng, finally. A huge step in the right direction for Roman Longcheng diplomatic relations. And we'll just set up a lookout here. It's probably where that unit's going to stay for the rest of the game, more or less. Skip your turn. Mundo's been built, but we're never going to get that. And now that we've got Longcheng on the run, we can go ahead and just keep these units here, really. I might put the slinger inside. You can go in there. Keep healing, and yeah, good to go. In a few turns here, we'll have this whole area consolidated, basically. Guys, meanwhile, World War III down south. We are chilling up here in the Arctic. Do we care about bronze working or currency? Currency's good. Get some specialists going. We want. And where are you gonna go? Probably here. The water tiles aren't looking too flash, to be honest, so 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll go here. That's fine. I'd rather encroach on the city-state than on Rome, so... Okay. View up here, we have almost gotten this one. And what do we now we're getting to the desperate bonuses, but I think this one's probably far and away better than the codices one. And that's a general statement too, just quietly. This one is so bad, really. That's going to be a ton of culture. And 2 more free things as well. So we got the wheel and public life. It's just amazing. 2 turns until we get our last civic, which means we can probably smash out yet another settler after that, which is crazy. And yeah, we're going to basically have this whole northern Arctic shelf up here, if you can call it that, to ourselves. It's just going to be us and the Hellenic states of all of these people, which is incredible. And we'll take the culture, why not? Game had a bit of a moment there. Okay, so we get another policy in here. And ideally we take traditions just because we get some benefits from that. And so we will. This is a decent one. In terms of our points here, cultural. We're not too concerned about wonders, actually. We've not really, despite going hard on culture, built many wonders this game. Maybe we should, though. Maybe we should. I think I'm going to take that. We'll start lending some consideration to the idea of building wonders to actually finish that path. Okay. Guess we'll take the hardwood. It's not great, but it's fine. And that's our tree done. We're probably, I mean, we should research this before the age ends, but we're not too concerned about that. In theory, I mean, I didn't even use the Legatus ability this whole age, really, so not ideal, but it's fine. And we are gonna kind of struggle to smash out wonders, considering we only have, oh my god. Chang Y. I'll add some influence to that. We just got to hold out for 7 turns against this. The armies of Longcheng, who are obviously furious that I, after 71 turns, managed to finally get past them and get that village. I hope they can get distracted a bit by these 2 warriors here. That is really annoying. But we might be able to make use of that ability after all, so stay tuned. I think this is all... Put you here and we can reinforce that tile as well. Dear oh dear. That's city number 5 up. But don't have any cavalry. Like, realistically we should probably build some, considering we're getting high key invaded, but that's okay. What I'm annoyed about though, right, is we know they are going to burn all this down, aren't they? To that end, we will buy a chariot. We should have got the horses, really, but that's fine. Okay, I'll move the warrior up there. Why couldn't you just wait like 5 more turns before you did this? Someone just got defeated. Okay, I take it back, by the way. We are going to... look, once we finish this, we've got to duck into that tree and we'll grab the free promotion. That'll get us level 3 and then we get a free settlement, so just saves us a bit of time on this last settler. So instead we can start building this villa. It's good for our quarter as well, right? What do these 2 buildings do again? +1 influence for each culture. +1 culture for each happiness. So really we would prefer to build culture ones, but that's fine. We'll end up building both, so it's no big deal. Build that. Do we want 1 more slinger? I mean, probably, but I just can't be bothered. At least they didn't attack me, so we can move up. You have a promotion, can't forget. Look, I'm going to stick with the idea that this guy's basically never going to fight for real, this commander, so... Just kind of move everyone up, but like, not too keen about it, kind of thing. Really, this guy's just here to hold off. What will we get? Take the culture again. And grow. Go down this way. Grow this town. These tiles are not great. I think it's time for you to get... Why am I getting... Oh, right, the warehouse buildings. That's awesome. You can become an urban center. Start feeding the capital. And we got our free, we got a free warrior actually. I forgot about that bonus, so... sure, you can start walking up that way, that's fine. That city over here... Probably go here. I think the other city we'll be like right here. Town rather, yeah, that's fine. Yep, we'll go there. And we can discover these 2 tiles. Oof, we're getting there. We are definitely getting there. But I may or may not finish up. Well, who knows. Anyway, we'll keep going. I'm having a lot of fun. I'm having a ton of fun right now. So far, the patch is great. Sorry, that was like, if you heard just like the most awful noise there of all time, that was someone scratching on the wall. Science buildings receive, I think this is the one we've got to go. All of our, like we can build libraries in all of these towns because of the new town type. This is going to make our science go crazy. And of course we get another heaping of free stuff. And that was... Yeah, that was Taruga. So last one, Okay, very good. Saw someone just left a very angry comment on my video, which is pretty typical when I make a video about Civ 7. People really do not like this game, but that's fine. As is their opinion, as is their right. Freedom of speech in it, so it's all good. You are going to finish off that archer. And then you'll probably have to move back. It should be fine. The only reason I'm advancing at all here is because I guess they now pillage a lot, so you do actually have to keep them out of your territory. I mean, previously you could, realistically, you could just let them come up to your city centre and kill themselves on your, in-game of course, kill themselves on your walls, so you do have to put a little bit of effort in now to stave these guys off. Plus, don't forget there's a new military bonus, so if no one's taken it yet, we can get +1 settlement limit when we do befriend Longchain, so that's going to be huge. What do we want here? I mean, right now, combat strength is fine, just to make this go a bit smoother. Move you up there. Start digging in. It's fine. Everything else is good. But yeah, see my earlier point. See my earlier, it was a short actually, my YouTube short, that the sky has not fallen in because Civ 7's a bad game yet. Well, bad game, you know. Just because the game was quite unfinished at launch, the sky has not fallen in. You can still go ahead and play, you know, your previous Civ games. No one's forcing you to buy Civ 7. I got it because I wanted to. All that good stuff. Why can I not put these in? What am I missing here? Why can I not? I mean, these are quite clearly connected to the trade network, so I can see a road that appears to be built between that and my capital. What's going on here? I don't know. Weird. Pretty annoying though. Like that's. Oh, what am I saying? It's a city resource. Okay. We'll put that one in, but as for the flax, could definitely swap that one down there. Put that in there, and we're good to go. But if anyone else has been playing the patch, let me know your thoughts too. I think it's. I mean, look, we're not there yet. Like we're not yet. You know, the bit about the dog petting was obviously a joke, right? We are not at the point yet where this game is actually launch ready. I guess I would still call this, you know, low key, kind of like early access, right? And there's still a lot of features that I would consider missing. So, but we're getting there, and I think this patch has taken some huge steps forward. Just adding a bit of variety to the gameplay, so big win, to be honest. But yeah, let me know your thoughts. Keen to hear them. Okay, we need to start smashing out some wonders. We've got all the settlers we need for a fair while. Apparently we never finished this granary, so we'll do that. But Colosseum, obviously fantastic. Rome special wonder, so we can do that. But I think we'll build Amelia Bell first. And there's not many places we can build it, so that's fine. Can go down there. New continent. We can go ahead and, like, we could bring these warriors up, but after this little incursion, I'm pretty sure that we won't have to worry about having a military up this way for a long time, so I'm not too concerned about that. I am keen to see if I can sneak in some settlements over here, actually. this person also needs to go to this tribal village. Not wherever I was sending them. Okay, you're still healing up, which is fine. We'll move you up. Start fortifying, of course, right? Yeah, we have the promotion now, so fortify everything. I mean, spend some gold as well. Do that this turn. But so far, so good. We will snag some of these tiles away just to skewer this tin. It's nice. And got our other one here. This library says +5. It's going to be a whole lot bigger than that. So get ready for this. That's a 10. That's a 10 science library right there. Yeah, Augustus is feeling pretty good. These are so cheap to purchase, and I'm not even really going that hard on economy. Like, I've not gotten a single gold building yet. So this is feeling very good. We do our monument already. So really, I'm on the prowl to get another town up. T3. I mean, this one could do it. I kind of want to take one of these tiles just to secure this straight, which is like a silly thing that doesn't really matter at all, but I'm going to do it anyway. So in the meantime, we'll just go ahead and get a saw pit. I mean, these are just going off like kind of basic yields. It's a lot of gold over time though. I think instead we'll just focus on building these towns up. They still have stuff like the altar to build, so... And will we go for the altar? We'll still stick with our guns, building monuments first, I think. Like, there's such questionable spots for them, but they're basically free. And look at that. This turn we bought a +10 library and a +12 monument in towns, which is incredible. Great. Okay. Hit there. I mean, I guess we can move up there, that's fine. You gotta keep running. Keep running. That is not the place to run. That's fine. I didn't move you yourself, so it's alright. Good news is we just got a random heal, so that's good. And we will keep healing for a sec, though. Kind of wish I hit with this person before I did that, but that's okay. Hit now. And considering this guy's not really going to get any more experience, so I'm probably just going to move him over and quickly settle this city. Yeah, I think I will do that. Do it like this. Oh, that's the chariot. Oh, that's really annoying. That's so bad. Doesn't really matter. In the grand scheme of things, it's a happy little accident. We do have a bit of influence we should be using on other people now too, because Longcheng has just finished. As far as I can see, that I was able to scout anyway, there's no other city-states about the place that want me to take them over. So we can actually start doing probably a bit of espionage, really, on our friend Benjamin Franklin. I think he had decent culture, didn't he? He's got the best. Charlemagne, great. Alright, espionage kicking off. And we'll head towards engineering. And did kind of screw that up last turn, but didn't matter. Longcheng's now our best mate, so it's all good. Down the city there with our Legatus. Go ahead and move everyone back in. War's over, so that is good. That was a fantastic run. Got to go to level 3, which is, you know, all you can ask for a lot of times if you're not really going too hard on war. It's pretty good win. But we are gonna now. This is a fantastic town, which maybe we should have got this up sooner. But we can get some camels online, so we can get our capital nice and stocked. I've just noticed that they can't fit all of the AI onto one page, so you have to do a single scroll left and right, which is absolutely driving me up the wall. There's clearly more room over here. I don't know why they wouldn't keep expanding that, but that is Civ 7 UI at its finest, really. That's fine. Okay, move you in. Move you in. You can go over there. You're going over that way. Everything's ticking along. Build the altar there as well. And we're doing good. This feels really, really good. I'm very happy with how the strategy's going so far. And we can start getting specialists. It's nowhere too crazy to really do that right now, to be honest, so we'll just whack one in our unique district, because it's ageless, so we get to keep it forever. I'll move you down that way. We're about to finish Amelia Bell. Go for the Colosseum after that.
In the midst of the snow, after.
And there it is. There's a huge amount of bonuses there. We can go ahead and put the diplomatic point in. I think it's hard to go past the happiness one because it just stacks so much better than everything else. In terms of towns, guess, yeah, it's 4 gold. Get our first camels up here, so we can slot this out, slot you in. Get a whole bunch of clay going in there. All the clay fans in the chat. And look, I think we'll go for, it's not a settlement limit really, but we can start building the Colosseum before that. Get a merchant going too if we want. Colosseum can go here. It's a fantastic spot. Let's scout down here and discover a whole situation that's happening in the south. Looks like Hatshepsut's keen for war. Now Augustus has made it home, safe in the capital, safe in Roma, healing up, and we are going to call it there. This was really fun. This new patch is fantastic. I think everything they've added so far seems to be hitting, pretty well. The new bonuses are great. The new city-state bonuses, the new pantheons are cool. Didn't really get to make use of them, but they're there. And these new urban centers feel amazing and have incredible synergy with Augustus. So Augustus is creeping up. Don't forget about him. He started off as a pretty average leader, but he keeps getting these indirect buffs every patch. So keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for the tier list video that I will probably try and release soon. But otherwise, thank you all very much for watching, and have a good one. See you next time.